Okay, so we would start by verifying our medication with our order. So we have fentanyl, 2 micrograms per milliliter, and bupivacaine, 0.1%, and 0.9% normal saline, 250 bag. And that correlates with my order. I would also ensure that we have the yellow epidural tubing, and we would connect it. We would ensure that anesthesiologist is present during setup to connect the tubing. Snaps right in. And then we would turn our pump on. We would hit exit to start a new patient. Accept. In options, this is where we would check our alarm limits and pump configuration. Alarms. We would have the occlusion settings. The pump will lock out after 2 minutes if it's not used. And the alarm volume, and also when the pump's about to end for a new bag. Hit exit. So we would start a new infusion, new patient. For the drug name, you would go to find, choose epidural. Per the order that's in your module, the volume to be infused was 250 milliliters. Okay. Continuous rate, also known as the basal rate, is 6 milliliters an hour. And then the PCA dose, also the bolus dose, is 3. The lockout for the bolus is 20 minutes. And then the total dose is 80 milliliters per 4 hours. Per this order, there was no loading dose, so we're going to select no. And this is a screen where you would have a second RN double check and do a dual sign in the MAR.
So I'm going to be Julie's double check. I'm going to come and verify that my order is for fentanyl 2 micrograms per milliliter with bupivacaine 0.1% in 0.9% normal saline, a 250 ml bag. Then once I double check that, I'm going to come over to my pump and verify in Epic against my MAR that this is for an epidural PCA. The continuous rate is 6 milliliters per hour. The demand bolus or PCEA dose is 3 milliliters. The bolus lockout is 20 minutes. And then on the next screen, you can see that the total dose per 4 hours is 80 milliliters. So this matches my MAR. So I will be a dual RN sign in the MAR for this patient.
And then we would click OK. And we'd be setting up the handle now. So ensure your handle is connected. And we're going to select yes. You would press the button on the handle. And on this screen, we will now prime the tubing. So we're going to hit prime. Ensure it's disconnected from the patient. And we would prime our tubing. Once your tubing is primed, you'd hit finish prime. And then okay. And this is where anesthesia would connect to the patient. Once the patient is connected, we're gonna hit start. And the screen automatically locks once you have started.